From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, March the 6th, 2025. A delegation of former Israeli hostages met with U.S. President Donald Trump and Special Envoy Steve Witkoff at the White House yesterday. Eli Sharabi, Keith and Aviva Siegel, Naama Levy, Doron Steinbrecher, Yair Horn, Omer Shemtov, and Noah Argamani, who shared their horrific stories of captivity with the president and envoy, and expressed their deep gratitude for the administration's efforts in getting them back home, as well as urging those efforts to continue until every hostage is home. The president telling the group, "We'll get them out." The White House said President Trump listened to their heartbreaking stories and said Hamas's actions have inflicted immense suffering, and their reign of terror must be stopped. After meeting with the delegation of former hostages, Trump posted a warning to terror group Hamas, telling them release all of the hostages now, not later, and immediately return all of the dead bodies of the people you murdered, or it is over for you. The delegation spoke of their gratitude for what the administration has done until now and what they pledge to continue to do.
We trust them, and we know that they will get the job done and get all of the 59 remaining hostages in Gaza back to their families, back to Israel, as soon as possible. Thank you very much, President Trump. Thank you very much, Steve Witkoff and the Trump administration.
Israel's Ministry of Foreign Affairs expressed its gratitude to the president, saying, "Thank you. We will not rest until every last hostage is home." The 59 hostages who remain held by Hamas in Gaza have now been captive for 517 days. Well, we turn now to New York City's Barnard College, where anti-Israel protesters took over a library on campus yesterday, the Milstein Center for Teaching and Learning, where the protesters chanted anti-Israel slogans, waved Palestinian flags, and distributed propaganda pamphlets labeled Hamas Media Office. They are said to have prevented students from using the library and attending class, and when a bomb threat was received at the library building, the protesters are said to have refused to leave and also reportedly tried to keep staff from leaving. The Anti-Defamation League noted in addition to the Hamas pamphlets, there were stickers placed in the area of Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar, one of the masterminds of the October 7th massacre. CEO Jonathan Greenblatt saying it is high time for Columbia or Barnard to suspend, expel all the masked hoodlums who storm buildings and terrorize their fellow students, let alone university staff, saying here's an idea: zero tolerance for those who show zero respect for norms and normalcy. New York Congressman Richie Torres wrote Barnard College should expel every single one of these students for endangering the safety of the campus. The New York Police Department was called to the scene to disperse the protesters, some of whom clashed with police, who reportedly took 9 protesters into custody and ultimately cleared the area. Israel's Air Force conducted a joint aerial exercise with the U.S. Air Force on Tuesday, where Israeli fighter jets flew alongside an American B-52 bomber and practiced, the IDF said, operational coordination between the two militaries to enhance their ability to address various regional threats, saying the cooperation between the IDF and CENTCOM, U.S. Central Command, reflects the strategic alliance, and that continues to develop and strengthen between the militaries over time. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Thursday, March the 6th. Coming up, it's the documentary Tragic Awakening that delves into the roots of the oldest hatred of antisemitism. At 7:30, I speak with producer Raphael Shore, founder of Open Dor Media, to discuss the film. At 8, Jonah Platt speaks with Australian TV presenter and outspoken advocate for Israel Erin Molan. At 9, it's part 2 of Aryeh Katzin on L'chaim. At 10, David Harris speaks with Arab peace activist and supporter of Israel, Loay Alshareef. At 10:30, an encore of the news. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, March the 6th, 2025. I'm Teisha Bader. Am Yisrael Chai.